Hey, this is Hunter Henry of the LA Chargers, and you're watching MUT Force. Bolt up, baby.
What's up, guys? It's the director and the Trumpetmonkey. Welcome back to another episode of MUT Force. MUT Force. We got a special episode today, Trumpetmonkey. Why don't you tell the good people what we're up to today on this week's episode?
Tonight on MUT Force with the director and Trumpetmonkey, we break down the 11 new cards that came into the game, but we tell you why you should get Madden 20 on the PC.
Big show today. So, okay, all right. A bit of context on that, too. The Trumpetmonkey, as you guys heard in the last MUT Force, Trumpetmonkey had been trying to convince me to get on Madden PC for, 4 months. Finally took the plunge a couple weeks ago. Absolutely having the best time. Like, this has actually made Madden super fun for me, and it really took a lot of convincing, so we're going to try and convey that with you guys today.
But, director, as well, we want to make sure we don't come across as preachy, Madden PC Master Race or anything like that. It's nothing like that. We just want to lay out some facts, address some of the primary concerns that people may have, let you make up your own minds. But we are very, very honest in saying that it is an incredibly fulfilling experience. Everything just seems to fall into place. MUT, Madden Ultimate Team in particular, just seems to work the way it was intended to, if that makes sense. And the entire experience is actually, this is great. This feels good. Is this what it's meant to feel like? I'm not meant to feel good playing MUT. Am I, director? I don't know, man. Maybe I am.
That's exactly the same way I feel. And again, it's a really good point. We're not going to shun anybody for still staying on the consoles or anything like that. We're just, the Madden PC community right now is really good. So to share that with you guys, I think would be a good experience as well. So with that, let's get into this week's content and then get into the breakdown of Madden PC. All right, Trumpetmonkey, another week, another kind of slim pickings at the content for Madden 19, but it's okay. Madden 19 is coming to a close. The fan appreciation packs dropped today. Quick thought on fan appreciation. Yeah. Did you like the packs? Did you pull anything good? Give us your Xbox PC experience.
And just like Han tells Jabba, you're making a big mistake. So did I break even? Barely. On the Xbox, I pulled 99 TO, 98 Night Train, and then a whole bunch of other stuff. Barely got my 500,000 coins back. But you had a better experience. You ended up definitely making a couple of 100,000 coins. Compared to last year, though, look, was it fun ripping packs and breaking even? Absolutely. It's great. I'm just going to tear 10 packs here and not have to worry about it. But last year, I felt like we made like 100, 200K a pack.
Yeah.
But do it, have some fun, maybe do it when the limited's out tomorrow. Hopefully it's an awesome
Yeah, that's a good idea. I would recommend ripping them when you got limiteds in the game. Funny enough, when I was doing my pack opening video, I felt like, oh man, this is still not as good as last year, but little did I know, I was actually having some pretty good luck compared to most of the other MUT community. I actually broke even off of like 2 or 3 packs and then made some profit. Compared to last year, though, and the years prior, it's a little bit of a disappointment, especially since we had fan appreciation packs, earlier than this, and I think there was twice. I think there was more than one instance, maybe even 3 times throughout the year that we got fan appreciation. So it's a little underwhelming, but hopefully they hear our feedback for next year, because we're already a little bit upset about the golden tickets being missing, which is becoming less and less of a reality as we keep on going.
Oh, I'm keeping the faith though on the GTs. Keeping the faith on the GTs. But you know what? I went to see John Wick yesterday. Okay. And he only killed 94 people in this movie compared to like 120 or something in John Wick 2. But it was still great.
That's the ultimate glass half full mentality right there. Let's take a look at some of these Ultimate Legends from last week. Let's start with this Barry Sanders right here. I'm super excited. I want to maybe add Barry to the PC squad eventually. I've been looking for someone with that big stat on the bottom right there, which is 97 break tackle. I've played up against him a couple of times. He's pretty insane. And I actually pulled all the pieces for Barry Sanders in my pack opening, and he's in my binder right now. I was thinking, yeah, maybe I sell him, maybe I try him. Either way, he's like going for 130,000 coins. So if you guys need like a monster halfback for cheap right now, Barry's going to be your man. But I was absolutely shocked at how cheap he was going for. Let's talk about Trumpetmonkey's boy, Howie Long. What's your experience been with Howie?
Oh my God, he shows up. I'll give you that. Now, obviously, my experience with Howie is going to be a little bit more different to anybody else's, unless you're running the 50 out of 50 Raiders theme like I am. So that gives him that extra strength, extra speed. But he's been epic. He's been absolutely epic. And on the PC squad, I've now got Howie Long at right end and Chris Long, father and son.
That's pretty epic.
At the other end. So I'm pretty happy with that.
I have the same mentality. I've been trying to build the PC squad with some extra Niners slots so I can get both the Boses on the line. The brothers in arms. Like I'm excited about that. So I've seen some good stuff from Howie Long. Some people wrote him off because of his speed at this time of year, I guess. Every single game I've played up against him, though, he's shown up, and it's always against me. So take that for what it is. Let's get into some of the position heroes that we got this last week, John. We can expect to see 8 of these a week until I think next week.
Apparently,
yeah. So one of them, they kind of threw a curveball in with this new promo too, but we'll get to that in a second. Let's start with this Alejandro Villanueva, 99 left tackle. What are your thoughts?
I love him. I love that he's 6'9". The stats are insane. Strength doesn't matter that much. I think, low strength is A-okay. But I love as well that he was an Army Ranger, right? I mean, like, did a couple of tours.
Did not know that.
Literally was an Army Ranger, then joined the NFL. That's bloody awesome.
That's grit, is what we call it out here in the States. That man has grit. That's pretty.
So I want him on my team just for that reason.
Well, looking at the stats too, he's absolutely insane. He's a tower of a human too at 6'9".
Yeah.
Like no one's getting past this guy. He's definitely going to be probably like all of these cards are going to be end year players for a lot of people, and they're coming out so cheap. $200K for an end game left tackle. Give me a break. That's it. I could go build a whole new team composed of strictly position heroes with my coin stack and still have enough probably for rookie premiere. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
Take a look at this Chris Jones. We got a lot of predictions right this last week, Trumpetmonkey. We did.
You did. Well, when you're getting cocky, you go to your Gruden voice. I love it. I love it. I love it. You did, man. You called it. And let the folks at home, like you were the one who made most of the card art to get my reaction, to get my surprise. But you were right, man. And Chris Jones, you're dead right. Like, in terms of his statistical performance, he's awesome. The Chiefs drafted really, really well. He's just one of those he's one of those solid, not necessarily household name players, but he's playing at an all-pro level. But that's the thing. He's not one of those insane, strip, sack, interception, touchdown, Khalil Mack level players. But at the same time, probably just as productive. So fair juice to the position. Man, if you're running that Chiefs theme team,
oh god,
look out, man.
That's a giant coming off with all of those crazy. He's amazing. Again, the reason I chose him because I saw with my eyeballs him absolutely destroy Phillip Rivers a couple times a year. So there you go. Let's have Trumpetmonkey break down this next card right here. I hear that you've got a new starting quarterback on your squad.
I do.
What are your thoughts on this Russell Wilson?
Okay, so in order to understand how good this dangerous card is right here, okay, you need to understand how good the Kyler Murray card is. Kyler Murray is the best quarterback I have played with in MUT ever.
Wow.
In terms of from the pocket, on the run, under pressure especially. The under pressure is critical when you're playing head-to-head with a lot of glitchy blitzes, dudes getting in your face. You've got a second and a half or so to make a good read, get rid of the ball. Add in another half a second, as I say, with the lag in head-to-head as well. And Kyler Murray's like a dream come true. So he's been really great to play with. I really want to danger us. I saw that he could actually get 99 throw power if you put go deep on him. Really love the throw on the run, throw under pressure. Put him in the lineup, and he has performed just as well, for me anyway, as Kyler Murray. A little slower, but irrespective, I'm more of a pocket passer anyway. And he's been spot on, the card that he deserved. So I like it.
He's solid, dude. I'm excited. I like it when a good quarterback comes out that you're a fan of. You can add him to the squad, and the mobility on top of that is super huge. Trumpetmonkey and I just played a game. You guys can check out that video on the channel here just a little bit. There was a scene,
or you can decide not to watch it,
or you can watch. You just skip to the end. You just look at the score and decide if you want to watch the whole thing. There was a play in that game where I was rolling out with Phillip Rivers and quickly realized I did not have Lamar. And got sacked for like 15 yards.
Yep.
So that mobility at quarterback, Russell Wilson's the kind of guy that can make those plays. Phillip Rivers, maybe not so much. Let's move on to the next guy, Bednarik McKinney. This is one that surprised pretty much everybody in the MUT community. I was completely 99.999% sold that this was going to be Deion Jones. He's definitely one of the biggest names in Madden as far as the middle linebacker position. McKinney, though, I haven't really looked at his stats. Maybe he had like a really solid year, but this is a huge win for the Houston Texans theme teams.
I like that they mixed it up a little bit as well. Villanueva at left tackle was a little bit of like a surprise as well, like well-deserved, don't get me wrong, but and this is a well-deserved card as well. I like that they mixed it up a little bit. I really, really do. So like I think the more variety that they can come out with, the better. That's great.
Guy stands at 6'4", 91 speed stock, 95 acceleration.
6'4".
Pretty nice.
6'4" is nice. Yeah, man.
And you're looking at that
like
zone, 89 zone, very easy to get up to threshold. The block shed's insane. The pit power is insane. So, I mean, I guess even outside of a Houston Texans theme team, this guy could be a pretty solid, even non-user CPU guy.
Definitely.
In the middle of the field.
Definitely. And, I mean, theme team's where it's at. That's what it's all about these days anyway. So, like, just from a theme team perspective.
Shout out to Chewbacca Lemma, who I'm sure was absolutely stoked. Probably the only Texans guy that I've seen on YouTube. His McKinney looks beast. Absolutely beast. Let's move on to our next position here. Roger Saffold III recently moved over to the Titans from the Rams. And again, you're looking at an end game left guard for $274K. A little bit more pricey, but this one's a little bit tougher to build.
Yeah, a little tougher to build, but man, that Titans theme team as well, running game, just got another shot in the arm. Like, I mean, come on, he was already solid, man. Like, that's great. You got Derrick Henry over there. Woo! That's a pretty nice.
You build yourself a nice line in front of Derrick Henry. I'm scared. And on top of that, they're getting Eddie George, Ultimate Legend, probably in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, of course.
That is going to be ridiculous. Those 2 6'3" duo of halfbacks just running it down your face, dude. It's going to be ridiculous. So Roger Saffold, I don't know if he's got a power up.
Danny and Ace. Pow! Pow! Love me some Step Brothers.
So some nastiness at center right there. What did he say? What did I say left guard before? Oh, yeah, sorry, left guard. Let's move on to David Andrews, who is our center. Actually pulled this guy in our pack opening this morning.
Lucky.
Again, look at this dude, man.
Crazy. 99s
everywhere. This is what you want to see in a 99 card. This is what we were expecting to see out of Golden Tickets every year. This is absolutely a set and forget center for the rest of the year. Part of me wishes I waited on center, didn't get Bruce Matthews and picked up David Andrews because he's absolutely amazing.
And I wonder if they don't do GTs, which I personally still believe they will. I wonder, will that be the answer? Well, we kind of gave you GTs.
These feel more like the summer blockbuster promo, which is still upcoming. If that animation is to be believed, still have even better cards than these coming out in a couple of weeks. So that's absolutely crazy. DeMarcus Lawrence, this is another one we got correct in the predictions.
Yeah, you did anyway. My God, like I was like the meh. I mean, I'd love to hear from some like people who are actually using him. You're the most underwhelming card early on. We mentioned that before. Yeah. Remember when we had the opportunity day one to start with his 83 core elite, which on day one is a nice left end. I don't think he had a sack even against the CPU on rookie.
And we're going up against freaking golds and bronze and silver.
He's literally going up against like a silver right tackle on rookie setting on solos in campaign, no sacks. So I want to know, did his card improve in terms of the MUT force factor, that X factor? Let us know, guys, especially in head to head. But like, I mean, well deserved in real life, you know.
Yeah, he had a monster year. Definitely earned the new contract that he was signed to.
Two monster years. He played this one out on the tag, right?
Yeah, he's like, definitely. So I think it's the same thing as you're seeing with Chris Jones right now. Like I think after 2 years, their name is starting to get on the map, especially when it comes to MUT. This guy reads to me a little bit like your Howie Long. But I think he's got a bit better of the stats between block shed and finesse move. So I like this card a lot. I'm curious to see if he does play well. Next up, we've got Eddie Jackson. This is a big one that we got right on the predictions.
Yep, awesome, and like well deserved. He and Adrian Amos cards have played really well all year. Whenever I've used them in head to head, especially, this is well deserved, man. I mean, like we're spoiled. We're not short of free safeties. We're spoiled for choice at free safety, but let's see, man. Like I want to hear how he's playing as well. Especially kind of head to head. I'm super curious to hear because like you've got just so many dependables. Jack Tatum for me is amazing at free safety and head to head. So like so many off. Sean Taylor's always been amazing. Yeah, want to hear from the community on how he plays. What do you reckon?
Oh, I think he's going to be amazing. 6 foot. You can easily get him up to 98 speed. Like, he's an absolute monster. And then he's got the man coverage on top of that. The tackle is a little bit low, but that's okay. Like, he's going to be in the face of anybody that's trying to make a play. So I like it. I like that card a lot. Well-deserved. Absolutely took the league by storm this year. The Bears defense. He's just one of those big pieces that made him so lethal. So I like that, Eddie Jackson, man. Well-deserved card, and I bet he plays like crazy. Now let's move on probably to the biggest card that got dropped this week.
So nice.
Juju Smith-Schuster, acquired through the fan appreciation solos. Ran and got him on the PC immediately. The dude plays just so good. Trumpetmonkey, break down his stats. Tell me why these stats play so good.
It's just, what I love about it is that, okay, if you put Sprinter, get Sprinter times 2 on him right there. He's up to 97 speed. That's what you want, man. Like that's like for me, that's that sweet spot where he'll get separation on those slants and those even sometimes just streaks and definitely kind of crossing routes. So I really, really like that. But man, 99 run block. The dude's got 82 strength at wide receiver. This is a phenomenal card. So I'm going to be
this
trying
man in the slot and forget that you like that run blocking was an instant notice for me when I added him to the PC squad.
Yeah. 6'1", what, 210, 215 pounds or something. Man, he's just like he's a big dude as well. Like just a fantastic card. And for a free card for 10 solos that take 45 minutes and give you 90K as well. Come on. That's unreal. Like that for me, they nailed that. That's an awesome fan appreciation item. The packs kind of were just break even, which is fine because it's just fun to rip packs knowing that you're not going to lose coins. Okay. But for me, this card made the fan appreciation awesome. I want to see them do that like at least once more before the end of the year. Just give us another amazing kind of 99 for free like that. I love stuff like that.
We're all hoping that that's where the Ryan Shazier MUT Master token goes towards, is another beast. I'm sure that will be. They've stated that they got something super special planned for it. I actually thought that this Juju was going to be used as the reward for that Ryan Shazier token. It wasn't the case, which is great, which means we're getting another beastly card later in the year. But yeah, this guy's absolutely fantastic. Ran him a couple games already with Weekend League on the PC. He's just making plays. Bit of advice: definitely run him in the slot. Definitely give him elite route running, because then you can, or elite route specialist, because then you can get post routes on Audible. You can get corner routes. That sort of stuff is super valuable with a card this
great
beastly.
Advice.
Yeah, very
great
good
advice.
Card.
And
all right.
And Sprinter.
And Sprinter, for sure.
Double
Sprinter on the man. It's Saturday morning. You guys are probably up early, ripping packs for the brand new Legends. And there's some pretty big ones. I wouldn't say big ones for everybody, but I think for the director,
happy.
let's start with this guy right here, Willie Anderson. Now, I'm going to say Willie Anderson is a big legend because we finally got that 99 right tackle. It's going to be super cheap with the market being the way it is right now. This guy's always played as a beast for me. I've had him on my team for the longest time, up until the Rick Wagner came out. He's solid right tackle.
Did we even need a right tackle though? I'm not with anybody who's saying right tackle or riot. Like we didn't need this card at all, man. We had a free Wagner, so like it was very easy to get to 99. So like that for me wasn't necessarily needed at all. There are some other
on the PC squad. He's gonna be my starter probably come up next week. Like I need a right tackle pretty bad, and that's a beastly right tackle to add to the squad.
I mean, we're about to get another right tackle. We're about to get position heroes. So I'm just saying and you're going to get your pick of position heroes, guys. If you're doing your position hero solos, 24 solos gets you a fully auctionable fantasy pack. So like Don't forget that. And,
yeah,
and
definitely do your
everyone is-
solos. Oh,
yeah.
and before I forget too, definitely do your Juju solos soon. I don't know if they put it in the game, but as far as I heard on Twitter, those solos expire on the 27th, I believe. So make
Get
sure
'em
you
done.
get them. Yeah, make sure you get that done. That Juju's very worth it. And even not, you can get to 26,000 training points out of him, so that's pretty good too. But yeah, no, I'm excited for Willie Anderson. He'll probably be on my
Okay.
team. I love
Oh.
Willie. We all love
I'm
Willie.
excited that you're excited, and it's great. But go on, tell us about the UL that you're really excited about that no one else is.
Okay, I'm not even going to say his name. This next UL allows me to use Derwin James in the box every single goddamn play. So that's why I'm excited for Rodney Harrison. We're going to put Rodney Harrison, and he came out with the Chargers card art, old school Chargers card out,
Oh.
back when he and Junior Seau played on the same squad. You imagine that defense back in 1994? Forget about it. This was one of those, like, the piece
about
of
it.
that duo that was so lethal. Now, this guy looks absolutely fantastic. 97 hit power, 97 zone. He looks great. We are spoiled at strong safety a little bit. There's some better cards out there. Even I would say, especially the position hero, Jamal Adams, is better than Rodney Harrison. But Rodney Harrison's going to look so sweet on your Patriots and Chargers themed teams. Get out of town.
It's not. I'm happy for you, man. I'm happy for you. I am. It's gonna be great. This gives you so many options with Derwin and he and Weddle, right? I mean, you've just got so many options there. But
I'm definitely looking to let Rodney do his thing out deep and bring in Derwin James in the box and user him a lot more, because that height and that speed, ooh, forget about it.
Ooh, it's gnarly. It's gnarly, bayo.
Nasty,
Gnarly,
nasty card.
but yeah, and let us know how he plays, man. I can't wait. Can't wait to hear it.
So, Trumpetmonkey, predictions.
Predictions.
Limited coming out tomorrow. Who are you thinking? Last week we got limited Ray Lewis.
Right, which was a biggie.
Yeah,
That was a biggie. Like, Ray Lewis was great. And like man, that is a set and forget card. Ray Lewis, Romanowski, middle linebacker, Urlacher. These cards are like, I don't care about their speed, man. Set, forget. They'll do the job. Really, really interesting. I don't know, man. Like, I personally would love a Teddy Hendricks. You know I would.
yeah.
You know I would. But we'll see, man. Like, I mean, I know the other big card I'm waiting for is Leroy Glover. Because
That's
he's
a
going to
big
be able
one.
to
Yeah,
get
defensive tackle for the Raiders.
big one for the Raiders.
Yeah.
Massive for the theme team. Like, that's it. So we're clear. Because of that card, I can reach 99 overall. That's with a 99 kicker, 99 punter that aren't Raiders, and 50 out of 50 Raiders on the team. So that's like massive. I get the feeling that's going to come out. Leroy Glover's going to come out the week before Madden 20. So that's like, so Monkey's still going to be playing. Look, let's go with Teddy Hendricks. I feel it.
I think I know who it's going to be.
Tell me.
I mean, you look at the pattern the last couple of weeks. Last week was Ray Lewis. The week before that was Rice. Was Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, since they're alternating between offense and defense, tomorrow we're going to get Shannon Sharp, limited
Shannon
edition.
Sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes
They've been
sense.
team captains.
I
Yeah.
just hate it when they're predictable like that, though. So I
Yeah.
hope I'm right.
Yeah, yeah. So have fun pulling for Rodney Harrison, Willie Anderson, and your Shannon Sharp in
Yes.
the AM. Well, Trumpetmonkey, we've come to the segment of the show where it's time to get into our special, talking about Madden 20
Yes, sir.
on the PC. Are you ready?
And I am ready. I am ready. Load me into the chair. All of you back there, out there in the interwebverse, prepare to hear all about Madden on PC and why it is dope.
All right, boys, Madden on the PC. Again, I use this joke every freaking episode, but it's so appropriate. The Mormon missionaries have knocked on your door and said, "Have you heard of our Lord and Savior Madden
What?
Ultimate Team on PC?" But hear
But
us out.
We're not doing that, though. And to be perfectly honest with you, okay? To be perfectly honest with you, all right? We know who our true fans are, and we care about them. And at this stage of the year, May 25th, if you're listening to the director and the Trumpetmonkey, you are the true fan. So really, this message is for you.
Yeah.
This is not for the mass market. To be clear, one of the great things about Madden on PC is the small player base. Okay,
That's huge.
it's a massive part of it, and we'll tell you why. You'll be able to figure it out. You're smart listeners, okay? But if you're listening to us right now, okay, then we really care about you, and we care about your Madden experience. And what we're going to go through here is some points. And Madden is actually, as positive as we are, we understand how frustrating it is,
Yes.
especially on console. Madden is fun and just works on PC. So we're not being preachy. And to be perfectly honest with you, if you don't want to come over and you're like, oh, I'll never stop being a Madden on PS, or I'll never stop being a Madden on Xbox, or I don't have a laptop and I don't want to get one, screw you guys. That's fine. Stay on the console. Actually, the less players that they are, the more fun it is for the rest of us. So we're not being preachy.
That's a bit harsh. That's fine. I mean, like, we're not trying to get anybody off of their consoles. That's for damn sure. But if you're like one of those hybrid guys that does like to game on your PC and on the console, I was kind of floating in between. I didn't really game on the PC very much. This is kind of our way of showing you like what the benefits are of playing Madden on this platform. Some people like to play both. I thought that might be a good idea, and then I realized it was crazy because of how much grinding there is. But it's definitely an option for guys that want to stay on a console as well. So that's our opener. Stay on the console if you want to stay on the console. Yeah. That's totally fine. It's a lot of fun there as well, but there's just a different experience on PC. So, Trumpetmonkey, when we first get Madden Ultimate Team or Madden 20 for PC, what are some of the things immediately that you might notice are different on this platform than on the console?
The first thing is this, okay? Everybody who got Madden on PC last year, so the current version of Madden 19, got the game about 3 or 4 days earlier than everybody else.
Yes.
And not this kind of having to 10 hours at a time log across different accounts to play. Full access to the game early. We are expecting that is going to be the same for Madden 20. So what do? You get a leg up on absolutely everybody in the world. You get to play the game early, full access to the game, and it's awesome, and start your grinding experience, okay?
And the other thing, this isn't like a make a million counts for EA Access to keep coming in. It's the full game earlier than EA Access.
That's it. The other thing you get is well, last year you got 200,000 coins straight away. That was their way of like immediately boosting the in-game economy. Yeah. I think they'll probably do something similar. And then a point that you love, director, and like one that like I knew, and then you were like, oh my God, this is great when you learn, is you can plug in your Xbox controller straight to your computer, straight to your PC, your laptop, and actually use that to play as well. So, just so we're clear, you don't have to play using the mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of mouse and keyboard play, never really have been other than like MMOs. But on the Xbox, you're really used to, the controller. I'm sure there are options to plug in a PlayStation-like controller as well. You can take a look at that online. But that was a huge selling point for me, was like, I don't have to change my controller. I can use the same controller I use on Xbox, and it's just as easy. The other concern I had was, will my PC run as smoothly as my Xbox One S? And if it doesn't, what can I do to improve that without spending a lot of money? Because I don't want to invest into my PC for one game. You know what I mean?
That's it. And, well, the good news is that unlike on the console, you can actually go into the graphics settings on Madden on the PC, and you can turn everything right down, and it still looks amazing, and everything moves just that much quicker as well. I think the first head-to-head game you went into, you were like, man, this is lagging. What's going on? And then I said, just go have a look at your graphics right there, and you had everything on ultra, and as soon as you put it to low, what happened?
It looked okay. For one, it ran beautifully, smoother than actually on the Xbox, and two, I didn't notice a lack of quality in the game at all. It looked absolutely fine. And it's stupid things like, do you want 3D grass or not? No, I don't want 3D grass. What's the point of 3D grass? Do you want the shadows to be like ultra detailed? No, I don't want ultra shadow detail. Do you want the crowd to be like 3D rendered? No, I don't want 3D rendered crowds. I don't need any of that stuff. I'm just here to play football. And that to me, when I loaded in, I was surprised at how good it still looked, like really good it still looked than if I were to be playing on my Xbox. And it's funny because your PC is going to have a higher capability of processing stuff like that than your Xbox anyway. So even on a lower setting, I would say I still like it more than my Xbox resolution, for real.
Without a doubt. And we're going to include down in the description, guys, a link to a website which basically will tell you whether or not your PC or your laptop will run Madden. Okay, so have a look at that. The thing is, there's a lot less lag in just the menu element and the team lineup, the adjust lineup screen, for example, the store.
We noticed that the other day. We were on Xbox. I don't remember what we were doing. We were building our Raider and Chargers team for the video.
Yep.
And we're both like, after playing on PC so long, we were like, this is ridiculous how long it's taking to adjust the freaking squad. How long did it take us to adjust that squad before filming?
A really long time. Just the sub dudes in and out, man. Like there's this 1 to 1.5 second delay as you like just try to click on a different position or even click into solos or the store. This type of thing just doesn't exist on PC, and it's really, really nice.
Yeah,
and
that's
just
a
final
big
point.
one. The solo loading time is so fast.
5 seconds. People won't believe that until they try it.
Yeah.
It's all these things adding up. So if you're having a frustrating like head-to-head experience or a solo experience, right? You're like, oh, this solo's taking forever. The little things add up. The slow menu elements, the slow loading times. Literally 5 to 7 seconds is how long it takes a solo to load in on PC. If you consider that a lot of people are doing about 2,000 solos, it's a lot, man. A lot over the course of the year.
Up.
It really adds up, and it's so nice in that regard. And of course, like
Xbox, you're looking at like 30, 45 seconds sometimes to load into solos, and that just takes forever. In Madden 20, on top of that, there's going to be an option to load straight into the next solo instead of backing out into the menu. So imagine knocking out 60 solos in a couple of hours because you're not having that 1 to 2 minute wait in between every single solo. That's insane.
It really, really, really adds up. It really does, and that's like one thing that's awesome. So like,
wait,
again,
before you continue, that is a big point I do want people to remember about this.
Yeah,
I play a lot of Madden on the PC, but even then, I don't feel like I spend nearly as much time on this Madden as I do on the Madden on the Xbox. You get what I'm saying? So I play very casually because all that time saved allows me to play pretty much the same amount in a lot less time. That goes for solos, that goes for weekend league, that goes for head to head, that goes for every part of the aspect of the game. It's pretty incredible.
So it really does. Just the UX is a little bit better, the user experience is a little bit better. But then so take that, right? Take the fact that like everything is just running so much more smoothly, right?
Yeah.
And then the big part for me anyway, the big failure of Madden Ultimate Team is head-to-head.
Yes.
And we're very positive. We're very positive dudes. And we actually, we get accused of being fanboys for the team in EA. We like to keep it as real as we can, but we're just positive people, right? But head-to-head sucks. It really, really does. It's the most like stressful, mind-altering, rage-inducing experience ever. So this is going to be so hard for but literally, we all have Stockholm Syndrome. We're all just used to the torment, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is so hard to explain that head-to-head on PC is fun. And I'm not mincing my words. It's fun. Are there the occasional moments of outrage? Absolutely. When the dice rolls, when random number generator rears its ugly head or nerfing rears its ugly, you're like, come on, how did he catch that? But that's what it should be limited to. So why is head-to-head fun? Basically, first and foremost, there's a smaller player base, and therefore there is a lower skill level. Okay, there are still, to be absolutely clear, there are still professionals, guys who are actually making championships in Canada, for example. Mock, one of the guys on PC, made it all the way to the final, right? There are professionals playing PC, right? Pro players, but the player base is smaller, therefore the skill level is lower. And therefore, you don't have to necessarily rely 100% on cheese. You can go out there and just play the game a little bit more traditionally, and it's a little bit more fun. Okay, so less cheese, and crucially, take it from me, especially as a non-North American player. Okay, but you as a North American player, US-based player director, am I right in saying truly less lag?
Yeah, okay, so I can get in my car and drive to the EA servers. I have that luxury, okay? So that I am close to the EA servers. I don't experience a lot of lag on Xbox. Or so I thought. It literally took me like 6 or 7 games to realize what, let's say like a kick, an extra point, for instance. The kick meter actually responds when I click and it stops. I don't have to guess, depending on the connection of this game, I have to click at this point on the meter to get the field goal. It almost every single time reacts in real time. And that was crazy to me. Like my reads became sharper. The gameplay became more fluid. And the running, hitting the gaps became easier because there wasn't a lag preventing that action from happening the moment you needed it to happen. And that was an adjustment for me. Like, I was making those moves a little bit too early on when I first got it on PC. So even me in North America, the lag was a huge thing I noticed as a benefit to moving to PC.
There you go. And combine that then, right? So the slightly, on average, the player you come up against will be a little less skilled in console, okay? Which just means that the play itself is a bit more fun, less cheese. A little bit of cheese, definitely, but less, okay?
I have experienced maybe like 45%, maybe even 55% less sweaties.
There you go.
Sweaties is pretty much gone.
Though. Here's the thing. If you want to play Weekend League and you want to make top 100 on console, okay, you have to play all 25 games and you have to win about 20 of them, which is really, really difficult to do. It is. It's very, very difficult to do, okay? Here's the thing. You don't have to play out sweaties or play every game in head-to-head on Weekend League to get top rewards on PC. That's the beautiful thing. If you come up against a guy who you know spanks you every single time because he is awesome, maybe it's one of the pros, okay? Or maybe it's just a guy that you know has a play style that really irritates you. Director, he runs like 50 times a game, for example, right? I'm kidding. Right, but let's say you just don't want to play the game. Don't. Quit out. Because as of like since the Super Bowl, so this side of the year, 5 wins in Weekend League will get you top 100, which will get you roughly 500,000 coins every week, okay?
Trumpetmonkey, you want to know where I'm ranked right now in Weekend League?
Where are you ranked right now?
I am number like 64 in Weekend League. You want to know what my record is?
What's your record?
0-2.
Now that's the slightly skewed version. The only caveat here is at the beginning of the game. So when Madden 20 first drops, there will be more players on PC. It dies out after the Super Bowl, but still, you're talking like 10 wins locks you into top 100. That is a lot easier to achieve. Rest assured, and therefore the coins, which we're going to talk about a little bit later, are the stack is just insane. So that's the beautiful thing. You got a slightly more less skilled player base. Okay, I hate to say it, I love the guys on PC. All right, but slightly less skilled because there's just less players. Okay, and if you have a sweaty, you don't have to play it out. You can quit it, and you've got far less lag, which means a more responsive and fun game experience. So you take that.
I have an example on that. We every single year. We get together on Thanksgiving Day to play our Turkey Bowl football game. Yeah. We had this guy, Aldrin. He was pretty much the star quarterback for his high school. He would come down. He was friends with some of the guys that came out and played the game with us. It sucked for a couple years because they would absolutely kick our asses because he was so good at football. Then Aldrin had to move away. Oh, that sucks. Sad. I'm sorry, Aldrin. And the games got so much funner because it was more evenly matched. We can go out there, have a good time, pitch around, just have a good time playing the Turkey Bowl. And it wasn't always whoever Aldrin's playing with is going to win the game. It was more evenly matched. We were able to have more fun with the plays that we selected. We were able to have more fun just in general because you didn't have to rely on pitching the freaking ball every single time hoping to get a first down. It's the same thing that happens in Madden PC. You have the freedom to go into your playbook, just look at a play and see, oh, that could be fun. Let's do that. Like, we have somebody out the flat. We got somebody in the corner. Let's just make something happen. You can do that in Madden PC. You cannot do that in Madden console.
You really can't. And what do we say? Director? Okay, like let's play devil's advocate. What do we say to the people who are like, lesser skill base? I want to be good though, man. Metal sharpens metal. I want to be MLG pro. Well, like what do we say to those people? I would say, hey, if your dream is to be a professional Madden player and a pro, then absolutely stay on console. If like the director and myself, you are actually just looking for a fun gaming experience. With all due respect, I don't believe that. There really are only the top 20 players in the world are the top 20 players in the world. It's a pretty tough group to break into. If you have your heart set on that, then I don't knock you at all. I say you chase that dream and you go and get it. Yes. But if you are looking for just a fun experience where you don't have aspirations to be a pro Madden player, then PC 100% for you.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, absolutely. I have no aspirations of becoming a top 20 in the world Madden
Me
player.
neither, bro.
I get on there to chill, to play some football, to relax. I've got a career. You've got a career. Madden is our hobby, and we don't want to turn it into work. Does that make sense?
Exactly.
So, I mean, that's a
Exactly.
huge benefit to that. And the player base also translates to solo battles for guys that like those solo battles. Again, the cheese isn't as strong with solo battles as it is in console. So, for instance, I'm literally playing my solo battles casually while I'm watching like Top Gear or something, and I'm making top 100 every week. And
There you go.
a big example. Let's get into the coin aspect of this now. So you've got an easier player base to go up against, which means the rewards are going to follow with that. Solo battles is a good example. Last week, played solo battles pretty casually. I think I even made top 50 on solo battles. That was 400,000 coins. And I want to let you guys know, I started Madden PC, 2 weeks ago, Trumpetmonkey.
Yep.
Started with a 76 overall team. Ask me my overall now. In 2 weeks.
What's your overall today?
96 overall.
Ooh.
I'm a 96 overall team,
Lord.
and I haven't spent... I think I did actually... I dropped a little bit of money for the position hero.
You spent $20 for that position hero pack.
I couldn't resist that, but that's literally just weekend league
One card.
and solo battle coins. And I think I've made like 3 or 4 million coins just off of that.
Yep.
Ridiculous.
So to give guys an idea then, we went back and crunched the math, and we also spoke to some members in the community for a very, very safe estimate, okay? And the safe estimate was if you had been playing, if we'd been playing PC Madden from the first day, and I only started in January as well, had we been playing from day one of Madden 19, right now, not only would we have a 98 overall team, okay, just waiting, and literally 99 just waiting for that punter. Okay, and so 99s at every position, a complete dream team. We would also have 40 million coins left over, as in the stack. I don't mean a 40 million team. I mean the most expensive team that coin can buy and 40 million coins in the stack. And that was a super conservative estimate as well, guys. Like we debated about this. 40 million was the conservative estimate. And how do you do that? It's really, really simple. You can make top 100 every single week, which is 500,000 coins. And you can play solo battles top 100 every single week, which is another 400,000 coins. And then between solos and other things you're doing, at least 100,000 coins. You can get 1 million coins a week. That's outside of pack pools. That's outside of promos.
That's outside of house rules.
House rules even, guys. Like, so just understand how much you can make. It is just incredible, which then brings us to the biggest issue that people have with Madden on PC, outside of like, I don't have a laptop, I don't have a PC, I can't play this, right? Outside of that, okay, or I just want to stick with console. If you want to stick with console, we can't help you. But one of the biggest concerns of people that do have access to a laptop or a PC is the auction hole and the rarity and scarcity of cards, okay? And it is really simple, okay? Yes, the auction hole compared to console is dead as a doornail. We'll be the first to admit that. However, if you want a card, if you see a card and you think you want it, you buy it around the days that the promos begin and during the active period of the promo. They are very easy to get. And there are plenty of people ripping packs, plenty of people buying bundles on the PC and putting those cards up on the auction hall during the time of the promo. So therefore, it's really simple. At the time when you want a card, you just buy it. And here's the great thing. You're going to have all the coins in the world to do exactly that. So
that's what I was going to say. You will have the coins to get these cards. That's the biggest difference between PC and console. On console, you kind of have to grind a little bit to get the coins or rip some packs to get those cards. You really only have to play. It goes by so fast. Like Weekend League, I had never really played it on Xbox. But for me, I only spend maybe a couple hours a weekend playing Weekend League. You only need a handful of wins. Then you can walk away and enjoy your weekend. That's possible here. So you will have the coins that you want for the cards that you need when the promos drop. And even after that, there's this weird pro, the pro and cons, there's this weird pro to having scarcity at cards.
Right?
I spend a lot, every morning the last couple of days. The first thing I do is I wake up, make a cup of coffee, talk to the wife, and then I check on my phone on MUT at my watch list. and I refresh to see if these cards have been posted yet. And if they have, I'll jump on the app, purchase it. The hunt is so fun for these rare cards.
It's so satisfying.
It is so satisfying.
Oh, so here's the thing. Director is we're both going through something at the moment. Getting Team MVP cards on PC right now is very difficult. You have to really just complete the set. And some of those set cards for Team MVPs are a little rare. But my God, after a week of waiting, today, I finally got Marshawn Lynch, okay? Director pulled him, and I actually got McGlinchey, who Director was looking for. And all of a sudden, when we trade each other this final set piece card that we need, we put him in the set, and we're like, yes, it's alive. It was like the most satisfying, like, oh my God, gratifying experience ever. So in a weird way, the scarcity and the rarity of the cards just made them that much better when you finally got your hands on them.
Yes.
And oh man, it was really, really dope.
It's so satisfying.
Yeah,
and on top
really
of that, there's other cards where I was like, I really need it. I haven't seen it on the auction house in like a week.
Yeah.
What do I do? The community is so helpful in that aspect.
Let's segue, Director.
Yes.
Let's segue into if we could then talking about the community. And the massive part about this is again, you're like, oh, like the community, like how do we even chat on PC? There is no chat function in game. There's no messaging function. It's through EA Origin. So you have to add friends and that, but that's very clunky and very stupid. Don't bother with that. There is a Discord, okay? Which is kind of at the moment run by a guy called Prodigy, okay, who is, are you ready for this? Okay, so he's the main moderator on the PC Discord. It was founded by another cat that we don't see too much. But Prodigy is from Austria. He's Austrian, guys, okay? And the PC Madden Discord is this amazing community of several hundred players all actively chatting to each other and moderated, so it's kind of it is clean. There is some trash talk, but it's clean for the most part because it's mainly good trash talk. Moderated by this Austrian, okay, and it is epic. This Discord is simply amazing. And again, something that you just have to, everything we're talking about here, you can take our word for it, or you can go and experience it and try it out and see what we're talking about. And that's probably the best way to do it. Just to not take our word for it. Go see for yourself if you do have a PC. This Discord is epic.
To interject, this absolutely was probably the biggest selling point for me on Madden PC on the console or on PC. Like the community is so out of this world different than the console.
Yeah.
I can't even explain it. The console, there's some solid dudes. Don't get me wrong. I got some good friends on the console, but everybody in between seems to like really want to like throw the nastiest crap they can at you when the game doesn't go their way. And I'll be honest, like for me, it rolls off me pretty easy, but there's sometimes when you get bombarded by it constantly, you're just like, why am I even here? Like if I wanted to go get, criticized, I would have gone to, a bar or something, make a scene. Here, it's like you get into the Madden PC community, everybody is super helpful. It seems like everybody's out to help one another if it comes to like cards or coins or pretty much anything. And you do not see that outside, even in a lot of other games, shooter games, stuff like that. This is kind of like the first time I've really seen that. And it's really unique to the Madden PC community. I have a clan for console, and they're all fantastic too. But there's just so many people lending a helpful hand in Madden PC Discord.
And can we show the guys? Are you able to pull up the Discord there?
Yeah.
Can we actually see it? Have a quick look here, right? And to explain how helpful it is, there's a whole bunch of different channels. Okay, first of all, there's like a channel that just shouts like important news. What are the latest cards? What are the house rules that week? Or is there server maintenance? There's a channel that just posts that most important, crucial news at all times. There's a general chat. There's an ultimate team chat. Okay. But the thing that I absolutely is like a lineup advice. The one I love the most though, and it goes back to those scarcity of cards, okay, is the buy or sell one. Okay, that's kind of like super crucial. Actually,
we're having trouble getting the Discord open right here. I think because OBS is interfering with it. But take our word for it, guys.
Yeah, take our word for it. You know what? Don't even worry about opening it. It's okay. We'll keep running the PC footage in the background. But the great thing about the seller trade section is you can go in there and you can go, hey guys, does anyone have a veterans beast mode? Right? And people are so responsive. They'll say, hey man, I don't have that guy, but here's a screenshot of all the raiders that are in my binder. Do you need any of these? Or they'll be like, yeah, I got a beast mode for you. Here, I'll throw him up on the auction hole right now at a reasonable price.
Oh, that's huge too.
So like literally, if anyone needs anything, and if you have like trash in your binder as well, you just throw the card up at a super reasonable price, sometimes like crazy reasonable, and people are just helping each other. It's absolutely awesome. And then what you have as well is just the ability to either type chat or voice chat with anybody you need and talk to people, and also ask advice, ask for those set pieces, ask for gameplay advice, lineup advice. It really just does. It rounds out the experience of the gameplay for me on PC so well. And for me, it nips in the butt there that most important aspect of the scarcity of the card. So you could be like, damn, this card isn't on the auction hole. I'll just ask for it and get it. And Director, I think in like the first couple of days that you were playing, you played a couple of dudes in head-to-head. I heard about this, right? Mm-hmm. And you didn't have the best tackles, so you were getting spanked by their DNs.
Yeah, Lawrence Taylor was destroying me.
Right? I mean, then after the game, like strangers that hadn't even met Director, hadn't even seen the YouTube, said, here, have a couple of offensive tackles, and donated you some of the draft tackles, the 94, 95 tackles.
Yes, I was shocked.
You can't make this up, man.
They literally
you can't make it up.
So one unique thing about the Discord is that there's so many people on there. Almost every match, you're going to match up to somebody that is probably on the Discord. So you can search it in the Discord section of the members and probably find him. And that's probably how these guys found me. Right after the game, they searched me on Discord, and then they messaged me on Discord and said, hey, I noticed that your tackles are absolute garbage. You know, throw something up on the auction house. We're going to help you out. And I was like, this is ridiculous. I just got spanked, and this is a pleasant experience.
There you go.
This is great.
As opposed to what? Console, like, GG, you scrub, hold this L for me, you know, or I'll murder your family. I
thought I was getting punked or something. I was like, there's no way. You're going to put up some crap silver and then rub my nose in it. And sure enough, he did. He put in the draft tackles for me. And I was like, this is unreal. So karma, in a positive state of the word, is so real in Madden PC. What goes around comes around. I've helped a few guys out, you know, with the small coin stack that I have, but they've definitely helped me out in that sense. And I enjoy helping people out. Like today, Trumpetmonkey's been looking for this beast mode for a long time. I put him on my watch list to help him out, and then he showed up. I got instantly excited. I was like, yes! So I went and picked him up. Waited like a couple hours for Trumpetmonkey to wake up. I was like, look who I got. And he was excited. I was excited. Like, the camaraderie is unreal, and it's not just me and Trumpetmonkey. Like, obviously, like we're like best friends on the Madden PC scene, but even outside of that, people do the same thing, and it's unreal to me.
And so I guess what we're trying to, like, just to bring it back to the first point, like from the moment you log in, smooth user experience, no lag, some complimentary coins. You're using your controller that you're used to using, all right? You know, you've been given 200,000 coins. You can grind solos really, really quickly, literally half a minute quicker in between solos than console. Then you have this like fun, unlaggy solo experience, head-to-head experience. Then on top of that, you can get whatever card you want because you have so many coins. Or if it isn't there and you miss the promo or something like that, the community can help you out. And then on top of that, you've just got this pleasant community in the first place. All of these things stacked together to make the ultimate Madden burger that just tastes so good. It's such a pleasant experience. And look, that's kind of like the point. Everything, it's a cascading effect of like a positive experience that just makes like Madden, for me anyway, fun again. Let devil's advocate, there have been some dicks on the Discord as well. Yeah. What they do is they get banned, but then every once in a while there's an unbanned wave. They come back more often than not. They're like, yeah, my bad. I'm sorry about that. So like, there's just, for me, it's just managed so well. Shout out to Prodigy, the Austrian, right? Who's like the linchpin of this community. There's so many good guys on that community, man. So many good guys on the community. And then, like, the only other really thing to talk about, I guess, Director, we said we wanted to make a point was guys who, like, I'm no money spent. Yes. But you know, you bought a few bundles, and I used to buy bundles as well. Like, the problem with spending money on MUT and buying bundles is one thing you brought up. So I'm stealing your point here, was your bang for your buck. Yeah. You know what I mean? You feel like I just spent like $100 on a bundle, and like, yeah, I got some pulls, but damn, the coin ratio I'm getting from this just isn't great. Why don't you tell people a little bit about like why you think actually, even if you are like a bundle buyer, why it's good on PC as well?
Okay, so obviously the scarcity of cards is going to come into play why being a money spent kind of guy is better on PC. Your dollar is going to stretch further because even a lot of the pack trash that you pull is going to be valuable to somebody on PC. Whereas you go on Madden, let's take the fan appreciation packs, for example, today.
Yeah.
I pulled some nastiness on Xbox. Made my coin back, maybe made some coin on top of that. But still, the amount of coin I got back for the beastly cards I pulled was very minuscule. I had some crappy pack luck on PC, and I probably made more coin on PC than I did on console because those team builder cards, the 92s and 93s, those still sell for like 100,000 coins on PC,
right?
Because of the scarcity of it. And maybe I have an opportunity to help out someone who needs a team builder or needs a unique elite in the Discord.
Definitely.
So if you're a money spent kind of guy, your dollar is going to stretch so much further in Madden PC because of how valuable and consistent value remains on the pools that you get, even not the best ones. And that is crazy.
And if you're not gonna rip bundles, the flip side, like we said, the no money spent just playing some head-to-head each week and playing your solo battles, you know, like what 20 hours of gaming a week if you wanted, and that's pretty average for the hardcore gaming Madden community. No money spent, you'd have 40 million coins right now.
Yeah.
So I mean, no matter what way you approach it, it's just fun. And yeah, that's kind of it though, right?
Before we wrap that up too, like people often use packs, companies do, as like, oh, you know, if you don't have as much time to invest in a game, but you want to keep up with everybody else, here's an option in packs. That doesn't really work in console because you have to spend an enormous amount of money to keep up if you're going to save some time. You can absolutely rip a bundle once a month on PC and still keep up if you don't have time to do weekend league and stuff like that. That is how it's supposed to work.
Definitely. And so, you know, conclusions, director, I just believe all of these things combined to make a really fantastic experience, which makes MUT fun. And I just keep coming back to that word. I would find myself when I was really grinding, trying to make top 100 in head-to-head with all the lag and all the cheese, right? And maybe not being able to build like the best team, no money spent. I would find it not a fun experience, you know. And we want to love Madden, like we're positive dudes, so we would see the silver lining. We go glass half full, but like we have to call a spade a spade. Head-to-head experience especially was not fun. Man, everything just combines to make MUT fun again. It's so hard to explain until you just experience all of these things, like all these boxes ticked. We see so much negativity out there, and it's so much easier to be negative. I get it. But man, it's hard to be negative about Madden on PC. It's really, really hard. So that's kind of my concluding thought. It makes Madden fun again. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Yeah. Okay. Out of all of that, guys, let's go back to the close-ups here. That is our pitch for Madden PC. That is it. We've given you as much of the detail as we can. It really is up to you guys at this point. If you've listened to us and said, yeah, I still want to, stay on the console, that's totally fine.
A-okay.
Stick to what you're used to if that's kind of what you want to do. If you want to try Madden PC, me and Trumpetmonkey will be there in the Discord. Hit us up. We'll help you get introduced to the guys, get started. I'm sure the Madden 20, the opening of Madden 20 is going to be pretty insane. It's going to be a lot of fun getting all these guys together and experiencing a new game in a fun light. And that's the biggest thing. The funness of Madden on PC is pretty good.
A week before everybody else as well. We'll see. We're going to have details for you on that. Check our Twitter. We'll be tweeting it loud and clear. The final thing for me then as well is the practicality side of it. My laptop's crap, my PC's crap. Well, I'm running it off of a PC that's 6 years old, okay, and it's running just fine. So again, down in the description of this particular video, website, will it run? Just Google "will it run" and type in Madden and let them do a quick scan of your system. It's safe, trust me, you'll be fine. And then the other consideration from a practical perspective, one of my Jedi clan mates, he's dropping $100 on bundles a week, maybe. Right? Maybe a bit more.
Damn.
And he's like, I don't have a PC. And I'm like, bro. Like just don't buy bundles for 1 month. Go to Best Buy. And you can afford a kick-ass gaming PC for not too much more than that. You put it on layaway, put it on like take the finance, take the leasing option, man, and then you never have to buy a bundle again. By the way, so just think about all that saving over the course of the year. You buy yourself a laptop now. In the long run, you might actually have more, enough money for a big family holiday at the end of it all. So there's a couple of practical applications as well to consider. That's all I got,
true.
Director. That's all I got.
True. I've got a crap system as well, and it runs beautifully on my PC.
Beautiful.
The price point for Madden on PC is pretty standard to any other game you'll find on console, but there is an option if you want to go $15 a month for Origin. You can get like the biggest, beastliest version of Madden, and on top of that, every single EA game that's come out for the PC, which is big.
Point. How have we not said that yet? Yeah, guys, like it feels like you're getting Madden for free. Yeah. Because you're getting all the Battlefields, all the EA top EA titles with that EA Access Origin. It's pretty epic.
Yeah.
You get the ultra mega deluxe version of Madden 20 as well.
So I would actually suggest this for anybody new coming into Madden PC. If you wanted to give it a try before Madden 20 comes out, you still got like a couple of months. Maybe try it right now. Throw $15 into Origin, load it in, see if you enjoy the experience, get to know the community. And if it's still not kind of your thing, go back to the console. That's totally fine. But that's just us laying it out. It's up to you guys from here. And I'm pretty excited for Madden 20 on the PC, Trumpetmonkey.
Hell yeah!
Let's get it. Let's go. All right, guys. Well, that is all we've got for Madden or for MUT Force this week. Let us know in the description if you guys are PC players. Link up with us in the Discord. All the links that we provided will be in the description as well. And have a good weekend pulling those Ultimate Legends. Hopefully, the golden tickets and other stuff are coming out very soon. And it'll be a good time. Get excited for Madden 20.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys. Take care. Have a good weekend. And stay frosty.
Bye. Last chance, 4th and long, finding the will to bolt up. Bundle up, cause you know we stay frosty. I take my frosty chocolate, vanilla, or swirl. MUT Master YouTuber, come on, let's give it a whirl. MUT Madden Twitch streamer, put the snowman to shame. Staying frosty's the only way we stay alive in this game. They're reffing the match, directors directing the game. Scared of my underdog team, you know them gods will be slain.